elimination of all bars of color, creed, and clime, for the removal of economic and social barriers, for the proper understanding of sanctity of human personality, and the dignity of labor, so that all individuals, all families, and all nations may live in amity and fellowship, and unite around the holy feet, and hail thee as thou really art, one true, our one true, eternal, and all loving Father. For it is, it is the truth. It is fair to all concerned. It will build good relation, good friendship, goodwill, and better friendships. It will be beneficial to all concerned. Thank you, sir. Over to President.
Thank you, Dr. Chakravarti.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I request our President to give the welcome address.
The chief guest of the day, Rotarian Alok Mimani, Director, Chairman, Interact, District 3232, the coordinators of Interact Club of Leo Matriculation School, Mrs. Josephine Jabraj, Mrs. Vinu Joseph, the principal of Leo Matriculation School, Mrs. Jessie Saradi, the Geminians, especially our secretary Anindya Ghosh, the treasurer Raghu Chakravarti, the senior member of our Gemini, Rotary Club of Chennai Gemini, Rotarian, Jayaraman sir, who also happens to be the past president of our club, as well as the correspondent of Leo Matriculation School. The other Geminians who are gathered here, MC of the day, our past president Rotarian Srinivas Rao, our club service director Rotarian Sujata Ramesh Babu, other interactors, the president Adityan, vice president Monica Shri, secretary Tamil Mani, treasurer Risha, directors Ramya, Ganesh, Jay Yokesh, Tejasri, other members and students of Leo Matriculation School. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite every one of you for this wonderful function, which is the installation of Interact Club of Leo Matriculation School. We all know the Interact Club of Leo Matriculation School has been very, very active, and you have been doing a great job, great service through your club and under the guidance of your principal as well as the coordinators. For all these years, under the guidance of Mr. Rotarian Jayaraman, you have been doing a great job. I'm sure this year also you will continue with the good work. I'm sure the Rotary principle of service above self will be followed, and you will take the Interact Club. I'm sure all of you are new office bearers, and I wish all the very best, and I request every one of you to work hard and take this Interact Club to greater heights by your service, as well as not only to your school but also to the community. With these few words, I welcome every one of you. At the same time, I would like to thank Rotarian Jayaraman, the principal Jessie Saradi, and the coordinators, as well as the Interact Club members who have shown great interest in organizing this program. Thank you, one and all.
Thanks, President. It's a nice welcome address. Now, may I request D. Ganesh, 9C, Interact Director, on Rotary, my perspective. On the topic Rotary and my perspective. Yeah, D. Ganesh, it's to you.
Good evening. Can I start?
Yeah, please.
Can start.
Good evening, everyone present here. It is our immense pleasure to welcome the President Rotarian Ramesh Babu sir the chief guest Alok Mimani sir, our uh, chairman and Rotarian Jayaraman sir, and our principal Jessie Saradi ma'am, and other respective Rotarians for being part of you. I am happy to congratulate the Inter Club President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and the board members. Rotary Club was uh, initi- initially started by visionary Paul Harris on Chicago 23rd September 1905. The name Rotary was chosen because uh, sorry, 1 minute. Rotated weekly club meeting in each other's office. The Rotary was an international service organization whose stated purpose to bring the business.
கணேஷ் மாட்டிக்கிட்டேன் எல்லாரும் முன்னாடியும் திக்கி திக்கி படிக்கிறியா
What, ma'am?
You carry on, carry on. Don't worry
Sorry,
about
ma'am,
the
sorry,
noises. I will mute them.
Sorry,
Carry
ma'am.
on.
And professional leader to provide humanitarian service to the nation. The Rotary Foundation is provide the world goodwill and peace through the uh, improvement of health, education, and the eradication of poverty with a great motive of service above self. The Rotary started their work in main 6 area: disease, number 1, disease prevention and treatment; number 2, maternal and child health; number 3, water and sanitation; number 4, basic education and literacy; and number 4, economic and community development; and number 5, uh, disease and prevention and treatment dissolution. It is made up of more than 33,000 clubs all over in 200 countries. In this autonomous club, 1.2 million business and professional leaders were volunteering their time and talents to the community all over the world. We are blessed to have the great visionaries among us to lead the intra-club activities. We are grateful for their guidance and leadership. We are thankful for their time and wonderful heart to accepting one among us. Come, let us follow their steps selflessly. Thank you.
Yeah, excellent speech, D. Ganesh. It's really good.
I just want to add a few things. In the avenues of Rotary, one is maternity and child health, other one is environment. There are 7 avenues now. Previously it was 6. From now on it has been 7. Especially from next year onwards, it will be 7. Environment has also been included.
Okay, sir. I will add it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fine, Ganesh. It's you have given so much of good information. It's really great. And only that is some new avenues has been added. Please note those, and I can go with those. And whatever you've done about the Rotary is really great. 19 started just in 1905, and it's been doing very good services. And now it is to Risha 9th treasurer, to speak about my perspective of Interact Club. To Risha 9th.
Good evening, one and all present here. I take this moment to thank the President Rotarian, Ramesh Babu sir, the Chief Guest Rotarian, Alok Nimani sir, our Chairman and Rotarian, Jairam sir, Principal Sarathi ma'am, our Coordinator Joshwin ma'am, and other respective Rotarians for being here in this installation ceremony. We students of Leo are privileged to have the Interact Club in our school. While doing my search about the Interact Club and its activities, I came to know about its long history. Interact stands for International Action. It is a kind of junior Rotary club for all young people between 14 to 18 years old. All Interact clubs are part of Rotary International Organization. Interact Club was first started on 5th November 1962 and was first chartered at Melbourne High School, USA. It has become one of the most significant and fastest growing programs of Rotary service with more than 10,700 clubs in 109 countries worldwide. It has got almost 2 lakhs young people involved through Interact clubs. The Interact Club opens a pathway for all young and high school students to participate in fun and meaningful service projects. It develops the leadership skills during their schooling days by discovering the power of service above self and find out how serious leadership can be seriously fun. I'm really excited to see the young talents of our club members involving vibrantly with the Rotary Club service to help the needy in the society. I wish and be proud to be a part of the club. Let's join our hands together with the great Rotarians to fulfill the motto, serve above self. Thank you.
Yeah, very
I
nice.
would,
Yeah.
Srinivas, I would like to welcome our Youth Service Director, Rotarian Devendran, who has taken enormous steps in organizing this installation function. I forgot to mention that in my welcome address.
Thanks, President. Yeah. Risha, I should congratulate you for communicating so much of information and about infract activities and how internationally they are doing. Young talents, how they are being supported by Rotary. You have done it, you have communicated in a very good way, Risha. So congrats. And now may I request Mrs. Josephine Debaraj, coordinator, to introduce President and board members. Now to Mrs. Josephine Debaraj.
Happy evening to everyone present here for this memorable event. I am pleased to greet the President, Rotarian Ramesh Babu sir, the Chief Guest, Rotarian Alok Mimani sir, our Chairman and Rotarian Jairam sir, the Secretary Rotarian Anindya Ghosh sir, the Treasurer Rotarian V.V. Raghu Chakravarti sir, Director Youth Service Rotarian S. Devendran sir, Director Vocational Service Rotarian Srinivasa Rao sir, Trust in Charge Rotarian C.S. Govinda Ram sir, Club Secretary Mr. Sujata Ramesh Babu ma'am, and our Principal ma'am, J.C. Saradi ma'am, for making this installation ceremony a grander one. Leo has been glad and pleased to host Interact Club activities with greater vision and guidance from our chairman and Rotarian Jayaraman sir. We, Leo Interact Club, initiated to extend our hands to Little Blocks program along with other Leo students. We raised 4.5 lakhs to build an orphanage home at Somangalam village near Padappai in the year 2015-16. In 2017-18, Leo also has an opportunity to raise 3.5 lakhs for a children's home at the same venue. And they named those buildings as Leo Block with gratitude. We have also conducted various innovative programs for the mentally retarded children in Keel Park Guild of Service branch and physically challenged children at Ananagar branch. We are encouraged and service with our service and energized with sacrifices. We have witnessed Gemini Rotary Club's various services for the poor, underprivileged, and marginalized for many years. This year, Rotary Club of Chennai Gemini is establishing a vision center and a Project Orange for about 30 lakhs, aiming at eradicating avoidable blindness in and around Chennai. Indeed, they are systematic in finding out the real needy by organizing camps, identifying their problems through survey and treating them with high priority. Their vision, strategy, service attitude, and their humility has brought them so far. We Interact Club is enlightened by the wonderful and respected leaders present here. With this note, I am glad to introduce our new leaders of Interact Club for the year 2021. The President Adityan Chelaram of 9A. Aditya, say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone.
He is an academic topper, completed all the levels of Hindi exams, which is equivalent to BA level, a selfless volunteer, and an extracurricular activities all-rounder. The Vice President, Monica Shri of 9A. Monica Shri.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi. Congrats.
She holds an excellent record in education and in social activities. The Secretary Tamil Mani of 9C. Tamil Mani.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
He is good at studies, humble and kind, and a state level football player. The Treasurer, Risha of 9B. Risha.
Hi, ma'am.
She has a high profile in dancing, an imaginary artist, and holds a top place in studies. Let me go with the directors of Leo Interact Club now. Ganesh of 9C. Ganesh.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Is a renowned football league player with immense talent and gifts to serve the people. Ramya of 9A. Ramya.
She's there, ma'am. She's there. Yeah.
She is calm and composed, owns a district level record in
Hi,
yoga,
everyone.
and has a merciful heart to serve. Jay Akash of 9C. Jay Akash. Jay Akash is a gentle and gracious attitude guy, a good competitor with passion for cricket. Tejashree of 9A, a charming dancer with multiple talents. Yoga and drawing are her driving force. Tejashree, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And the Leo Interact Club members are committed, volunteers, and selfless in serving the community with great love and compassionate heart. I take this precious moment to thank the great Rotary leaders for inspiring and leading us up front to show forth a kind heart and an open arm to the poor and the needy. Leo has been a blessing for many people through the Interact Club activities all through these years. We hope and believe to extend the same even in the coming years too. I wish my Interact Club office bearers and members to serve the downtrodden and the underprivileged selflessly. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for the excellent introduction.
Yeah, thank you, Josephine ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it was we have taken us to the past activities and also the present activities, and the introduction of President of Interact and the other members was great. And we know that from the last seeing from last years, the Leo School recognizes the talents in the students and supports them in their activities. Thank you for such a nice speech, ma'am. And now it's time for thanks, ma'am. It's time for vote taking of office bearers, followed by members by Rotarian Sujata Ramesh Bhabwani.
Very good evening to one and all. I'm very happy to be here amongst all your midst. And thank you, President, for giving me this opportunity of giving the oath to the members here of Interact Club. Yeah. One thing I would like to tell you all, all the office bearers now, raise your hand, keep that way, and I kindly request the president to repeat after me. Others, you do not unmute yourself, say it to yourselves with your name and with your position. Okay, I'm going to give you the oath now. I'll share the screen also with you all so that you can see what the office bearers are going to take. Yeah. Come on, I kindly request the president to repeat after me. Interact Club President. What's his name?
Adityan.
Aditya. Repeat after me, Aditya. Okay.
Okay,
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that
that
I will sincerely execute
I will sincerely execute
the office of the president
the office of the president
of the Interact Club
of the Intra Club
of Leo Matriculation High Secondary School
of Leo Matriculation High Secondary School
and shall do my best
and shall do my best
to keep up the decorum
to keep up the decorum
of our Interact movement of
our
our
Interact movement
by upholding
the
Constitution
Constitution
and the statement
and statement
of policy
of policy
of our organization. So hearty congratulations to all the office bearers. Now I pronounce, by the power vested in me by our President Rotarian Dr. S. Ramesh Babu, in the presence of our District Chairman Rotarian Alok Mimani and the Principal and the Correspondent of Leo Matriculation High Secondary School, I pronounce you all the President and the office bearers of this wonderful, prestigious Interact Club of Leo Matriculation. Hearty congratulations to all of you. Do we have some members here, ma'am? Do we have some members here so that we can give them the oath? Jessie, ma'am?
Jessie, ma'am is not there.
Magati is
Can we have the drum roll, please?
Yeah.
Magati.
Ma'am, Jessie, ma'am, some members are there, right?
Ma'am.
Yeah, so that we will give them also oath. So
Yes,
they'll also feel happy that they're also.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Very
Yes,
nice.
yes.
I'm quite excited as I'm becoming a member and I'm being inducted today. Okay. Yeah. So members, we kindly request you all to raise your hand. Now you're going to get your oath.
Me oath taken.
Yeah. Yeah. Kavya Shri, I want you to repeat after me. Are you ready, Kavya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, super. Okay, we'll go for oath. Yeah, other members also raise your hand and say like that. So now I want Kavya Shri to repeat after me. I do solemnly promise
I do solemnly promise
that I will sincerely serve as a member of this Interact Club
of this Interact Club
of Leo Matriculation High Secondary School
of Rio Matriculation High Secondary School
and shall at all times
and shall at all time
uphold the ideals
uphold the ideals
and principles of this prestigious organization. Hearty congratulations, and again, as the power invested in me by the president and in presence of our Interact Chair District Alok Mimani sir, I pronounce you all the members of this prestigious Interact Club of Leo Matriculation School. Hearty congratulations.
Hereafter, you will be all called as interactors. You have another title to you. You are a student of Leo Matriculation School, but also you are called interactors.
Welcome to our family.
Welcome to the world of Interact Club and Rotary.
Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Srinivas.
Yeah. Thanks, Rotarian Sujata ma'am, for making the president and members to go for vote taking. Now, I request Travis Jasper, VC, for drums solo performance.
Good evening, sir.
I am Travis Jasper of IT.
Yeah, continue, sweetheart.
Yeah, do
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Josephine பையன்மா Josephine பையன்
Your audio is not very clear. Josephine madam, audio is not clear.
Audio is not clear.
Try again, say hello. Check the audio, please.
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Not yet.
We can't hear. We can't hear.
Josephine, we can't hear.
Sir, better remove the headphones and direct phone, it's better.
Yeah.
Direct phone. Remove the headphones, but just unlock the headphones.
Switch off headphones. Switch
Yeah,
off.
switch off the headphones. Directly, you will get a good voice.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just remove the, unmute the headphones, man.
Unmute the phone.
Coming with other phones, sir.
Yeah, great, man.
It's okay, sir.
Yeah, it's clear.
You keep only one phone. If there are two phones, it will echo.
Unmute.
Welcome Jayaraman sir. Welcome Ravindran. Welcome Venkatesan. Welcome Ravindran. Welcome Venkatesan. JVK sir, welcome.
Yeah, we can hear now. Yes, Redmi. Yeah. But now it's gone again. It's gone, sweetheart. Gone.
Yes, your audio is not coming, miss.
Yeah,
Very good.
it's a nice performance by Travis. It was really nice. Now, may I request Sujata Ramesh Babu, Rotary Sujata Ramesh Babu, to install President and his team.
Yeah, friends, you guys have to get your parents or somebody to put your collar for you, Aditya, and all the members, whoever has the pins, kindly get yourselves pinned from your relatives. Okay, Aditya, over to you now.
Okay, ma'am.
Can I have the caller also, please?
Yes. Congratulations, President Aditya. All the very best to you. Make a difference.
Thank you, ma'am.
During your period, okay? And all the other members also, whoever has the pins, kindly get yourselves pinned. Yeah, Monica Sri. Congrats, Monica. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Tamil Mani. Secretary Tamil Mani.
Tamil Mani, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, my dear ma'am.
Yes. Are you going to get yourself pinned now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, super. Very good. Congratulations, Secretary.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's
Thank
all
you,
in
ma'am.
your hands now. You should take care and support the president.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. And
Risha,
Risha,
the treasurer.
he's also getting pinned. Very nice. Congratulations, Risha. Treasury is in your hands. You have to make sure that you get a lot of money and we will do good service to the society. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
No pressure though. Okay?
In previous years, we have collected more than 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Over to you, Srinivas.
Thanks, madam, for the installation of president and their team. Now it's time for Aditya Salaram, 9-year president of Interact Club, for his acceptance speech. Now over to Aditya.
Good evening to everyone present in this meeting. I welcome the Rotarian President, Thiru Dr. Ramesh Babu sir, Chief Guest Rotarian Thiru Alok Nimami sir, Rotarian Secretary Thiru Anindya Ghosh sir, Rotarian Treasurer Thiru V.V. Raghu Chakravarti sir, and other respected Rotarians, our Chairman P.G. Jayaraman sir, and Principal Mrs. Jessie Sardi ma'am, and Coordinator Josephine Miss. I am V.S. Aditya Salaram of 9A Leo Matriculation Higher Secondary School, the Interact Club President for the year 2020 to 2021. I have been in the Interact Club for the past 2 years and I have seen the former presidents and the team work together. Now, I feel happy for being selected as the president of the Interact Club. I'm so pleased to be a part of this reformative Interact Club and assure you that me and my fellow board members will fulfill your expectations to the fullest. With our actions, we will bring a good change in the society and inspire others to join the Interact Club. In the coming weeks, I will discuss with my board members and make plans that will be executed without fail. Change, change is the only constant in life. So me and my team will be role models for young children and bring a good change in everyone's life. I thank the President Rotarian Thiru Dr. Ramesh Babu sir and his team of directors, my principal ma'am and teachers for having opened us by selecting us. I thank our Chief Guest Rotarian Thiru Alok Mimami sir and Chairman Rotarian Thiru V.G. Jayaraman sir for this installation ceremony, me as the President and for electing my team. I guarantee that me and my team will support the Rotary projects and help in implementing the same. It is an honor serving you, sir. Thank you.
It was excellent, Adityan. For your acceptance speech and your plan of action, it was really great. Now it's time for Tracy Janet, and I invite Tracy Janet and Travis Jasper for singing the congratulations song. It's over to Tracy Janet and Travis Jasper. So congratulations to you both also for such a beautiful song with the instruments. So it was really nice. And then, yeah, welcome. And then, may I request Mrs. Jessie Sardi, ma'am, Leo Principal, ma'am, to felicitate now. Thank you. To felicitate us now.
Good evening and a warm welcome to our District Chairman of Interact, Mr. Alok Mimani sir, President Rotarian Dr. S. Ramesh Babu sir, Secretary Rotarian Anindya Ghosh sir, Director Youth Service Rotarian S. Devendran sir, Chairman of Leo Matriculation High Secondary School Rotarian V.G. Jayaraman sir, our District Club Secretary, ever charming and ever smiling Sujata Ramesh ma'am. I thank you all for choosing our school as a venue of this Interact Club and for selecting my students. Congratulations to all my dear students for being a part of this Interact Club. As you all know, the services done by the Rotary Club of Chennai, Germany during this pandemic situation was really commendable and appreciable. Many families have been really been appreciating the work done by this club, and they've been under the guidance of this club, and they've been until taken care of by the club. So I hope my students will also follow the path that you all are giving them, because they are a wonderful team to guide my set of students. And they are very enthusiastic. Every time they used to come and ask me, ma'am, where shall we go? What shall we do? In fact, I was not up to the mark of their enthusiasm. But this time, I hope we'll be able to do a wonderful job, because they all are there to guide us. Once again, God bless you all, my dear students, for choosing this club for a social cause. God bless you all, and thank you, directors, for guiding us.
Thank you, Jessie ma'am, for such a nice felicitation. Thanks a lot. Now,
Thank you.
now it's time for our Youth Service Director, Rotarian S. Devendran, to introduce our chief guest.
Yeah. Good evening, President. Good evening, President. Chief of the event, District RI 3232 Interact Chair, Rotarian Aloki Mimani, Leo School Chairman, Past President Rotarian Jairam Sir, Principal Mrs. Jessie Sarathi, Coordinator Mrs. Josephine Jabaraj, New Interact President Rotarians, New Interact President Leo Matriculation Higher Secondary School Aditya, and other Interact board members and other participants. Good evening, everyone. I find imminent pleasure in introducing Aloki in very interesting personality for the school students. His speech will be very interesting and will simply explain about the Interact responsibility and their duties. His is at Canada College, Chennai, in Commerce, and then onwards, an alumni of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. His experience, he is an entrepreneur since 1989. He is a manufacturer of hardware electronics in the name of Perfect Electronics and Private Limited. Also, investment and wealth advisory is their family business, wherein is active participant in that growth. Leadership experience. He was president of Madras West Roundtable 10 and was the president of Rotary Club of Chennai Capital. Currently, he was the Rotary District 3232 Interact chairperson. Now, I welcome our chief guest to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Devendran. Just one question. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Audible.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me again today for this wonderful installation. Interact is very close to me. So this Interact chair was not thrust on me, actually I asked for it. And Muthu was, the current governor was kind enough to give it over to me. Actually, I insisted that I should handle children. So let me explain to all you interactors what is Interact. I'm going to borrow a line from Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. It's a wonderful book. And there's a beautiful line in it which says, some are born great. Some achieve greatness. Some have greatness thrust upon them. Again, I'll repeat. Some are born great. Some achieve greatness. Some have greatness thrust upon them. Let's put these three lines in a metaphor of a chess game. Some have greatness thrust upon them. That's the king on the chessboard. Very powerful piece, because if the king is there, the game is happening. If the king is missing, no game. But it's a useless piece. Ask me. It hardly can move one square at a time, hardly can kill anyone on the game, but his presence or absence defines the game. Can I identify myself with the king? No. Nor can any interactor identify himself with the king. There's the other person with Shakespeare. Some have greatness thrust upon them. Those are the powerful pieces on the chessboard, the rooks, the knights. They make those fantastic moves. And because they have powers, their being there in the game defines the game. Can you identify yourself with someone who's born great? No, I can't identify myself as someone who's born great. What's so great about greatness if I'm born great? Some achieve greatness. They are the pawns on the chessboard. And if they play their game square by square, piece by piece, and play intelligently, And when they reach the other side of the chessboard, they become the most powerful piece on the chessboard. And yes, my friends, we can identify ourselves as pawns. And what, with the intelligence of the game, with the intelligence when we mean our teachers, our parents, with their intelligence, when we play this game, piece by piece, in this adolescent years, when we reach the other side of the chessboard, we'll become the most powerful piece on the chessboard. And that what is the work of an Interact Club, to guide you, move you piece by piece with the intelligence of Rotary, with the intelligence of your school. And when you reach the other side of the chessboard, you will become the most powerful piece on the chessboard. Now, I don't stop here. You can ask me a question now. How? What is it? What is Interact going to do to me that I become the most powerful piece on the chessboard? I'm going to tell you three things. There are plenty, but since paucity of time is there, I'm going to talk about three things. Three very important things. The first one is a word called epiphany. I don't know, I know many of you will not know the meaning of this word, but I will explain by examples what epiphany means. Epiphany is a time in your life will come. A moment will come, not a time, a moment will come when your own past will look like someone else's past. That means before that moment, you'll be a different person. And after that moment, you'll be a different person. I'll give you with examples, epiphany moments. First epiphany moment is Mahatma Gandhi. He was thrown on that cold night out of the train because he was black. That was an epiphany moment. Prior to that, he was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. After that moment, he became Mahatma Gandhi. Epiphany moment. I'll give you another example. You know, Agnes. Agnes was a school teacher in Calcutta. She was sent by the missionaries to teach English in Calcutta schools. And dying in the streets of Calcutta was a normal phenomenon during those times. She couldn't handle it when she saw people dying in the streets of Calcutta. She sought that a person dying should die with dignity. So what happened? When Agnes, when seeing, it was an epiphany moment, seeing people die in Calcutta, she said, no, I am going to do something about it. And our Mother Teresa was born. Epiphany moment. I'll give you a contemporary, current epiphany moment. Mahendra Singh Dhoni was sitting at a TT in the Ranchi railway station one day. He was a TT, checking tickets. And what happened, you know? One day while he was sitting, he got this epiphany moment. He said, no, I'm not made for this. He goes back to his father and says, I have left the job. Let me play cricket. For 2 years, he had no job in a poor household. Played his cricket. Those are epiphany moments. A moment which happens, which changes your life from here to there. Now, why Interact? You're going to get, Interact gives you plenty of chances for epiphany moments. Plenty. A good speaker will come, he will say something, and something will trigger epiphany moment. You will be doing one distribution in an old age home. You will see someone with gratitude, one epiphany moment. Moments will be delivered by Interact. Are you there to receive it? Are you there to receive it so that your own prior life before that moment will become an epiphany moment? I think my screen has gone.
One second. I'll bring it back.
Yeah. So this is epiphany moment. So hear about it. Interact will give you many a moments. Be there to receive it. And it's going to be great after that. Second thing, it's called observe and absorb. It's a very powerful word, observe and absorb. In the Bible, it is said, you become the people, you become the person of the company you keep. One more place it happens. Show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are. Observe and absorb. See what happens When you're in a group of people who think like-mindedly, who talk like-mindedly, you become like that. Interact is going to give you a lot of opportunities to be with the right people, some Rotarians, some parents who can think great, and your thought will rub when they're talking. I'll give you an example. This is a beautiful example. You know, there's a place called Sri Harikota. It's a place where India sends its rockets above. And it does it at a very good frequency because these days a lot of satellites are getting launched. And every few days, one rocket is going up. But something beautiful is happening around Sri Harikota. You know, there are these the small islands near Sri Harikota where people stay in those islands. There are schools in those islands. And children have to travel on a boat to go to school. But you know, one great thing is happening with those children. Every child there is in the company of ISRO, that space organization. It's seeing the rockets getting launched. Ask any child in that school what they want to become when they become big. Everyone tells, I want to become a rocket scientist. Everyone tells, I want to become a space engineer. Even when they're brushing their teeth, they're thinking about becoming a rocket scientist. That is what environment can do to you. And I want you to learn from this. Get your environment and interact right. Observe, absorb. Observe the speakers coming. Absorb what they are talking. And suddenly you'll start thinking like them. And when you think like that, you change the mind, you change the man. I'm trying to change your mind so that I change you. Third learning, which Interact will give you. And this is one of the most important learnings Interact will give you. It will teach you at this adolescence years how to take decisions. It's going to teach you, currently you take decisions out of pain and pleasure. Whatever is painful, you avoid. Whatever is pleasurable, you will do, you will embrace. Now, this is the wrong way to take decisions. In life, decisions should never be taken out of pain and pleasure. It's always taken by what is right and what is wrong. Let's give you an example. Exams are after 2 months. You say, I will study closer to the exam. Because why? Studies at times are painful. And you delay it till closer to your exams. You understand? But that's the wrong thing to do. The right thing is to do to start preparing now. So the decision has to be taken from right and wrong, not pain and pleasure. Let me give you another example. See, sometimes when you have to tell the truth, it's painful. So you avoid. But no, you know what happens when you tell one lie? You have to tell 10 more lies to cover that one lie. Painful. And what happens? At the end of the day, on the long term, you go bad on it. But if you have the right thing to do, you have to say the truth the first time. And you'll never have to lie again. So we'll teach you in Interact. At this age, this is learned much later in life by adults. At this age, we can teach you to take decisions out of right and wrong and not out of pain and pleasure. So you are that piece on the chessboard. You will play with the intelligence of your teachers, with the Rotary Club, with your parents. Make these nice moves. And remember my 3 things. Look for the epiphany in your life. 2, see where your company is. What are the surroundings? Which people you're talking to? And 3rd, and very important, you learn to take decisions out of right and wrong and not out of pain and pleasure. I'm wishing you all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rotarian Alokji. It was excellent hearing all those ideas. It was excellent hearing all those chess and even those other points were really great. Observe, it's really great. And even the last 3 points that you've given will be very useful for the Interact students. Thank you. Now it's time for vote of thanks. Before vote of thanks, I would like to thank our president for having given me this opportunity of doing the MC. I thank the president. Thank you, president. And then now it's time for vote of thanks to our secretary, Rotarian Anindya Ghosh.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Thank you, Srinivas. It was such a nice, pleasure to spend time with Leo Matriculation School kids and to have their installation of the Interact Club. First of all, thank you, Rotarian Alok Mimani. This is the second time I'm meeting you online. I'm sure someday I'd like to meet you in person, and that'll be a pleasure as well. And thank you for the inspiring speech. I hope children are able to understand the message about epiphany moment, the observe and absorb the environment, how important environment is, and how important decision making is. And first let me start thanking other people as well. Our president, Dr. Ramesh Babu, my good friends Srinivas and Raghu, who are here, and of course the inspiring and passionate Rotarians, our Devendran sir, Jayaraman sir, and I think Dr. JVK is also there. I saw him. Yes, and my fellow Rotarian and Geminians. I also like to thank the principal of Leo Matriculation School and her and the teachers, and most important of all the children who have come here. You are all interactors now, and be proud. Feel happy that so many of us have come here to welcome you into Interact. I'm sure you'll be able to take the club activities to greater heights, and I wish you all the best. I also would like to thank those two kids. I don't remember the names. They actually welcomed you. Well, they gave a welcome song with music, wishing for a happy future. What? Who were they? What was their names?
Tracy, sir.
Okay.
Travis Tracy.
Travis Tracy. Great. That was wonderful. This was a really enjoyable evening. Thank you all. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Before we adjourn the meeting, after the national anthem, Dr. Ramesh Babu and the newly inducted President Adityan, together you can adjourn the meeting after the national anthem.
Okay.
So let's all rise up for national anthem. Yeah. Yeah.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Aditya, are you ready to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, sir, I'm ready, sir.
Yeah. The installation function of Interact Club of Leo Matriculation School is adjourned. You can also say adjourned.
Adjourned.
Okay, good.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Congratulations.
So beautiful, Alok. That was really very, very inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was nice. Thank you, Alok, for the inspiring talk. I think now and then, once the physical meeting is also there, now and then you should visit our Interact clubs and speak to our interactors. And also to Geminians.